Hello, beautiful Scorpio, and welcome back to my channel, The Divine Torch Tarot. Today, I'm going to offer you a reading for the month of February, also the end of January. And what I've done for you, Scorpio, is I've done a pre-shuffle, and I've meditated on your cards, on your cards. I actually meditated on your sign, then I did the pre-shuffle. And I also did a little bit of research on what's happening for you astrologically. So let's see what came through. Scorpio. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is what I wrote down. Take it how it resonates. It says sexcapades, secrets, getting your kink on. So I do remember that one. All right, it says, okay, for astrological happenings, we have a full moon on the 16th in February, and Mercury is in retrograde until February 4th. So if you can hold back on buying anything, like major purchases or contracts, travel, just know that technology and transportation is going to be a little bit quirky. Let's see, Scorpio, what's going on for you? Okay, public attention. Research, making educational and travel plans, maybe possibly a new home or home upgrade, or a new idea to create more peace and harmony at home. So that's you. Let's see what your cards have to say. Scorpio, did I read it? Okay, I just need to make sure. Because you and Pisces, I tend to flip-flop. I don't know why. Yeah, no, I read the right one. Okay. Moving on, Scorpio. You got, release the tension. Skyfire, yes. Okay, so this is, maybe I should say like 18 plus or something in the thing, because that's what's coming through here. Scorpio, trying to tell you in her voice. Yeah, so I've never had a reading like this before, Scorpio, so this is a first for me, and I've always said that I'm the type of reader that I'm way more loyal to the message that Spirit wants to come through over your feelings. So, so yeah, basically, hopefully this isn't too straightforward for you, but there's some kind of kink or fetish that you're wanting to experience with someone, and that's what you're looking to do. Rest and rejuvenate. Door to spirit. So you may be into Tantra, or there's like sexual alchemy practices and stuff like that. So you might be into that, which is, I wouldn't necessarily say that's kink, but there's this, what I'm sensing is like this wish to experience the divine through sexual practice. And so, yeah, whether or not you hold it as like a spiritual, so honestly, if I don't know how or why you'd be watching this if you were like not into metaphysics and stuff, but there's at least one person watching who has some kind of kink or fetish that they're wanting to experience in order to achieve this like feeling of complete ecstasy or like out of body kind of thing. And then, but like if you have a spiritual undertone to that, it's, the same thing as like Tantra, or where you're trying to achieve through union and consciousness and awareness and feeling, you're trying to achieve the same, bliss. Bring love into the situation, which is in reverse, which tells me you have either there's some kind of cultural stigma, or you have some personal judgments around, well, if I want to do this to this person, or if I want them to do that to me, will they think that I don't love them? Or there's stuff around that coming in, like there's a harsh judgment on yourself for having this wish or desire. The answers you need are coming. And that's not being right on top of inner voice. So I feel like the answers that you want are within you. Angels and spirit guides, upper world, angelite. So yeah, this, when you really want an answer and a guidance to something, and you just kind of put out there, hey, angels, spirit guides, or hey, grandma who's in heaven, or, universe, or God, or Jesus, whoever you feel you can be open and vulnerable with. And you ask for like genuine, pure advice. The answers will be revealed to you. You'll hear them through a strong inner voice. You'll hear them through, you'll see signs, or you'll hear a song, or see a sign on a taxi or a cab or whatever, a billboard. We have 19, Buffalo in reverse. I feel like you've been repressing this desire for a long time. 5th dimension. Yeah, this is something you've been fantasizing and holding on to for a very, very long time. And you're just not sure how to... What I'm hearing is reveal to your partner that you want to try this. Unity. You might be surprised. They might be open. Let's see if we can get some clarification. Share the message of love. I think what the guidance that's coming through is that when you do decide to communicate this to your partner, they're wanting you to kind of sandwich your request in between, like there's this thing called a feedback sandwich. We do like compliment, feedback, or room for growth, compliment. So they're showing me the same thing, but they're saying love, request, love. Love, request, gratitude is what I'm hearing. So like cushion your request with, you know how much I love you, or, express your feeling of love and gratitude towards this person as you open up. I think it'll help carry the seriousness of your request, but also your intention behind it. I'm hearing the word ropes. Red tiger's eye. Do you need some motivation? Do you find your mind wandering when you're trying to stay focused? If so, you need to find your passion and begin experiencing the rewards that come with living it. Do what you love. Prosperity is yours, but you must take action. So yeah, you've got to find a way to really communicate what it is you want and not judge yourself harshly. Your message on the back from Archangel Ariel has an affirmation for you that says, I am passionately persistent. I have the courage and self-confidence to create my world. It's easy for me to take action and move forward in life with joy and enthusiasm. So, yeah, you may need to coax your partner into this, just because it may not be something that they've ever thought about doing. So you may have to mention it a few times. Make an altar. Really connect with what it is you want. How do you envision how would you like your partner to respond? How would you like to come across as you make this request? This is a very specific reading. Sync with the moon. What's coming through here is, I was able to breathe. Strong reassurance that there's not something wrong with you. To accept yourself, to practice accepting yourself. For some reason, I'm getting the vision of the moon, the different cycles of the moon, kind of like here. See how there's different cycles of the moon? And they were showing me, like, what if the moon judged itself for losing its light? Like, it doesn't really make sense, right? So they're kind of wanting you to do the same thing, is not judge yourself for something that feels natural to you. Also, viewer, if this is your message, and I'm sorry, I already know this isn't going to resonate for a lot of you. And so you may want to check out your sun or your rising sign. Sun, moon, or rising, sorry. What was I going to say? I was going to say there are, what you can do if you haven't already is there are some suggested guidelines for having safe sex with kink and fetish. And one of them is like to develop a safe word so that if it becomes too much for one person, you say the word and then this like, okay, we stop, we pause, we recollect, we communicate what's happening, adjust. And yeah, so there's ways you don't have to feel so lost. Like, don't get so stuck in I'm bad and they're not ever going to want to do it. Don't get stuck in those blockages. What Spirit is wanting you to do is kind of open your mind to the possibility of, okay, well, what's the best case scenario? And how can I take steps to achieve that, to manifest that? And so I think some of the things that I've mentioned, through the grace of Spirit is going to be really helpful for you. Nourish your temple. This whole process you're going to find is going to be very nourishing for you. It's going to put to ease. I'm showing that you've had this for, you know what, you might want to like have a threesome or something like that. But I'm showing that, or maybe you're attracted to the same sex, something. Anyways, the reason I'm saying that is because they're showing me that you've had this judgment on yourself since you were a kid. Sobriety. Hiding this may have led to some addiction, some habits. You also, I just want to throw this out there, if you are struggling with sex addiction, that's also a very real thing. So in the description box below, there's support, there's sliding scale and free support services, people you can talk to and get help. But yeah, you may have covered this up with some drugs, alcohol, some kind of addiction. Abundance and no in reverse. So what they're saying, it's time to stop saying no to yourself and it's time to start trying. And what you're going to find is that you're going to receive abundance in areas of your life, such as your sex life or your sexuality, your identity, your work, your home, whatever. Like, you're just going to have this new flow about you where you're not blocking things inside. You see how there's this, let me show you this abundance. See how there's just this clear flow? I feel like you may have like blockages, and by doing this work, you're going to clear that channel for abundance to flow more easily into your life. True love, look it. Okay, so here's what I'm showing. Some conflict around this issue, not believing that your partner is going to be willing to try. Your partner is going to be willing to try at some point. What I want you to know that's coming through here is they are going to try this for you. But just know that they are also going to struggle with, does this make me a bad person? Am I sinning? I'm using air quotes. There may be some religious affiliation with your partner or upbringing, or I don't know, but they're dealing with guilt and shame around, if I do this, does that, like there's a stigma around this kind of thing. So just know that they are holding that as well. Sorry, there's just something coming through here. You're going to recognize that your person is having this struggle, and you might, Scorpio, you might go back within and, feel very vulnerable. Look here, you may have feelings. Okay, so you know what? Honestly, I'm going to suggest to you, Scorpio, just because of what's showing up here, I'm going to suggest that you propose meeting with a counselor, couples counseling, because this has the potential to go south. And what I mean by that is here's what I'm seeing. You're going to recognize that you're causing this strife in your partner, and that's going to make you feel really bad. And you're going to want to go back within, and it's like you're replacing the judgment, the judgment that you had as a child. You're replacing that with, oh, I ruined this relationship. I'm such a terrible partner. How could I, ask that of my partner? There's like all those like one judgment is being replaced with another. And so what that's telling me is that you don't have resources yet to kind of like build the channels. I don't know if that's making sense, but yeah, that's my advice to you. Okay, so we have the Page of Cups. We have the Seven of Swords, Three of Swords, Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, this storyline is just super strong. It's about you wanting to reveal a secret that you believe will, that a secret that you've held on to for a long time, actually, and holding in this secret has been very, very painful. But you're also worried that your partner will break your heart, reject you. But what keeps showing up here, see, here we have the High Priestess, the Three of Pentacles, and we have the Six of Wands in reverse. What's coming through is that your partner knows you very well. And they know that there's something that you're holding back, but they're just not sure what it is. And there's a part of them that doesn't want to know because they know that it's going to require them to adjust and change in some way. Okay, so you have the sword. The sword. That's interesting. The Star, the Father of Cups in reverse, Father of Pentacles, and Knight of Wands in reverse. Well, if I'm being completely honest, Scorpio, I don't think that you're going to reveal this secret. Yeah, okay, let me say this. First and foremost, for my own protection, this video is for entertainment purposes only. You are the ruler of your life. You make your own decisions. But what has just come through is that this not wanting to rattle the cage. But what I want to say to you, Scorpio, is you're avoiding a lot of pain by not rattling the cage, meaning not communicating what your desires and sexual needs are. But you're also creating a lot of pain within your very own self. So it's kind of like this putting yourself in a victim situation, self-sacrificing. I don't know. It's like either way, there's going to be some pain, some adjustments, some changes. So might as well go the route that has the potential to deepen your bond with your partner and have your needs met. I mean, that's just how I feel. So if you really want to see this through, I think your next best step would be to, even for yourself, consult with a counselor and say, hey, can I just talk to you about this out loud? Can I practice with you this conversation that I want to have? And I say counselor just because they are trained, and I would say specifically you can look for someone who has sex therapy certification or training. Yeah. Or if you have a trusted someone, a friend or sibling that you can trust, although I don't think that you want to share that information with them. I feel like you've really buried this deep. So, Scorpio, I'm going to stop the reading there. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. I'm sorry if this was difficult or confusing to hear, but I'm just trying to deliver the message that Spirit wants me to deliver. This is what I do, how I do what I do. So please do like, please subscribe. It really helps me out. I appreciate you spending this time with me, and I will see you next time. Bye.